IDE, a software that provides a programming environment to facilitate programmers in writing and executing computer programs, is known as Integrated Development Environment, IDE. Compiler. A compiler is a software that is responsible for conversion of a computer program written in some high programming language to machine language code. Reserved words. Every programming language has a list of words that are predefined. Each word has its specific meaning already known to compiler. These words are known as reserved words or keywords. EXP, int, float, while, for, etc. Main section of a program. It consists of a main function. Every C program must contain a main function, and it is the starting point of execution. When a C program is executed, the control goes directly to the main function. General structure of main function is as follows. Char data type. To declare character type variables in C, we use the keyword char. It takes up just 1 byte of memory for storage. A variable of type char can store 1 character only. EXP, char grade equals a. Why do we need a programming environment? ANS, a collection of all the necessary tools for programming, makes up a programming environment. Programming environment provides us the basic platform to write and execute programs. Software that provides a programming environment which facilitates the programmer in writing and executing computer programs is known as Integrated Development Environment, IDE. C language IDE consists of text editors, compiler, and debugger in a single interface. Write the steps to create a C program file in the IDE of your lab computer. ANS. Run any C language IDE. Click on File menu, New Empty File, or click New button to open new file. Click on File menu, Save File, or Ctrl+S, or click Save button. Give the name of your first C language with extension first.c and specify the location. Now click on Build and Run button to see the program's output. A console screen showing the output is displayed. Describe the purpose of a compiler. ANS, compiler. A compiler is computer software that translates computer program written in some high-level language to machine code. Purpose of compiler. Computers only understand and work in machine language consisting of zeros and ones. They require the conversion of a program written in programming language in order to execute it. This is achieved using a compiler. A compiler first reads the whole program before executing it. The errors in the code are pointed out, and then the machine language code is generated. List down 5 reserved words in C programming language. ANS, if, else, for, while, int, float, char, etc. Discuss the main parts of the structure of a C program. ANS. The format according to which a program is written in C language is called the structure of a C program. We can understand the structure of a C program by observing the following program. Link section or header section. Header section or link section contains header files. Header files are a collection of standard library functions to perform different tasks. These tasks include all the input-output operations and all the math operations. The extension of header files is .h. While writing programs in C language, we make extensive use of functions that are already defined in the language. But before using the existing functions, we need to include the files where these functions have been defined. We include these header files in our program by writing the include statement at the top of program and start with #. Main section. It consists of a main function. Every C program must contain a main function, and it is the starting point of execution. When a C program is executed, the control goes directly to the main function. Body of main function. The statements of the program are written inside the main function in between the curly braces. These statements are the body of the program. The function body consists of a combination of different program statements that defines what the function is able to do. The main purpose of body of the function is to combine statements to be executed. Why do we use comments in programming? ANS. Comments can be thought of as documentation of the program. Their purpose is dual. They facilitate other programmers to understand our code. They help us to understand our own code even after years of writing it. Differentiate between constants and variables. ANS. Constant. Constants are the values that do not changes. Constants are usually numbers in alphabets, e.g. 3, -7, etc. The three types of constants are integer constant, real constants, and character constants. Variable. The value of a variable can be changed in a program. A variable is actually a name given to a memory location, as the data is physically stored inside the computer's memory. Variables are specially written in letters or symbols, e.g. sum, A, B, etc. Each variable has a unique name or identifier by which we can refer to that variable, and an associated data type that describes the type of constant that can be stored in that variable. Write down the rules for naming variables. ANS rules for naming variables. Following rules are used to name a variable. A variable name can only contain alphabets, uppercase or lowercase, digits and underscore sign. Variable name must begin with a letter or an underscore symbol. It cannot begin with a digit. A reserved word cannot be used as a variable name. There is no strict rule on how long a variable name should be, but we should choose concise length for variable name to follow good design practice. Examples: marks, subject to, score, father name, etc. Differentiate between char and int. ANS. Char. A variable of type char can store one character only. It takes 1 byte of memory. Keyword: char. Char equals s. Int. Integer data type is used to store integer value whole number. It takes 4 bytes of memory. Keyword: int. Int I equals 5. How can we declare and initialize a variable? ANS variable declaration. The process of specifying the variable name and its type is called variable declaration. The variable declaration provides information to the compiler about variable. We need to declare a variable before we can use it in the program. Declaring a variable includes specifying its data type and giving it a valid name. Variable initialization. Assigning value to the variable for the first time is called variable initialization. C language allows us to initialize a variable both at the time of declaration and after declaring it. For initializing a variable at the time of declaration, we use the following general structure. What is computer? ANS. A computer is an electronic device that processes data and converts it into useful information. A computer is a programmable device that stores, saves, and processes data. What is computer programming? ANS. The process of feeding or storing the instructions in a computer is known as computer programming. Who is computer programmer? ANS. The person who knows how to write a computer program correctly is known as a computer programmer. Who developed C language? ANS. C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie between 1969 and 1973 at Bell Labs. What is syntax error? ANS. While programming, if proper syntax rules of the programming language are not followed, the program does not get compiled. In this case, the compiler generates an error. These kinds of errors are called syntax errors.